Thanks for taking the time. Your team now 7-0 in matches this year, team matches. You get 2 wins against Metro State. Impressive because your team didn't let down.
Yeah, we had a long weekend, doubleheader against Metro, and I was really pleased, especially with our doubles. We put out 6 different teams in those 2 matches, and the fact that our fundamentals right now in doubles are really strong means we can mix and match players, and we got to see a lot of new combos. And so, yeah, the doubles looked really sharp. So I was really, really pleased with that.
Yeah, for sure. And let's give a shout out to Urgent Kirsten, 4-0 on the weekend. Yeah. And a lot of your guys are playing so well, but Urgent's really putting it on.
Yeah, we really challenged Urgent. We said, hey, we want you to play 4 this weekend. We brought you in here to set records for our team, and he got wins at number 1 doubles and number 1 singles. Played good players, and really, really was focused and worked on a lot of parts of his game that are going to help him this weekend.
It's exciting here now for Air Force Tennis. Not only are you undefeated for the first time, 7-0 for the first time since 2005, I believe, but now you get to head in and take on a rival, Navy. Of course, you got another team in North Florida before that. But just talk to me about heading into this weekend. What do you want to see from your team?
Yeah, this is just a huge weekend for us. And we finished kind of the first part of our season, which was this big home stretch we had. And we finished it very successfully. So very proud of the just kind of the determination and the spirit our team has had through these first 7 matches. And now we're hitting into the kind of a road portion of the season, starting off with a very challenging, tough North Florida team. We will play them on Friday. I don't know that we've ever played that team, but I've watched, and looked at their results. They've got some great players. It's going to be a big test for us on Friday. And then we couldn't be happier about getting the chance to play Navy at the national campus in a college match day. And the significance of the college match day is that there's only 2 of those every year that the USTA puts on at the national campus. Florida State played a couple weeks ago. That was highlighted on ESPN as one of the big matches of college tennis that weekend. And then the second one is Air Force Navy this year. And so we're expecting just a tremendous crowd to be, playing side by side with our women's team. It's going to be an incredible experience.
Talk to me. This isn't your first foray into college match day. It seems like it's almost a yearly event now. But just tell me how special it is, and like for college tennis players who don't get that opportunity to play in a match like this. And if you're not in the national championships, you never see something like this.
Right. This basically is kind of like the biggest crowd that our guys will play in front of, and we want to make sure that they aren't surprised by that. This will be the 3rd time we've done it. We're really fortunate that the Air Force teams have been invited every time, and we're kind of trading off with Army and Navy to come down there. So it's something our guys have experienced. They did it last year against Army. I was just really impressed with how our team handled the situation, and just made it just like another match once we stepped on the court. There is a lot of stuff that goes in beforehand. There's alumni functions. We have a flyover scheduled right before the match, which is, to my knowledge, only the 2nd time it's ever been done for college tennis. The first one was a couple years ago at this match. We've got our 2020 team captain, Matt Galvin, doing the flyover, which will be incredible. He was there 3 years ago when we played this match. So there's just a lot of activities that go around this event. And, getting to play a service academy there with our women's team, there's nothing better.
You have the Osprey before you take on Navy. How do you focus? What do you tell your players? How do they stay focused on that and not look ahead to who they surely want to take care of?
Right. We talked about that yesterday. Kind of in our game plan for the week was, our job is to go down and play 2 matches, come back with 2 wins. That's our goal this weekend. Our focus right now is on North Florida. We're getting down there a day early to make sure we get a lot of prep on the outdoor courts. To be our first outdoor match, first sea-level match. So there are a lot of tactical adjustments that our guys need to work on over the next 2 days in practice. And I think that by the time we hit the courts on Friday afternoon against North Florida, we'll feel a lot more comfortable, and that's going to really help just kind of gauge where we are and make sure that we can make those adjustments that are necessary. Doubles is a lot different at sea level, and certainly singles as well. So the things that we're doing well up here aren't necessarily going to work when we go to Florida, and so we're going to have to draw back on our experiences, from last year And guys have certainly grew up playing in this environment, playing outside, out at sea level, and so we're going to have to make sure that we can do that this weekend.
Coach O, thanks for the time. Have fun. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you, Brian.